this stubbornness saw you through to the birth of Caveman.
Caveman, yes.
What gave you the idea, and how did you build the business?
Yeah, so when I repaired watches for some time, I was studying the companies, the big companies out there, in the watch industry. And because I was repairing watches, I knew the particular problems that most of these watches had. So I felt I was in a good position to design my watch to avoid those problems, because I knew the problems. So I could design a perfect model. And yeah, I knew what the buyer preferences were, what people look out for when they are choosing a watch. So all this knowledge, experiences put me in a better position that I could, design a good watch. And the name Caveman, because I was making these leather straps, handmade leather straps, I spent my whole time. I could be indoors for 2 days, 3 days, not even coming out once, and I was making leather straps. Very bad ones, but after every bad one, I got better. After every bad one, I got better. I was breaking watches down, trying to, put them back. After every one, I got better. So that attribute of my handcraft, and I was watching documentaries about cavemen and how they build things that are very durable till now. And I said, oh, I'm going to pick this attribute of handcraft, the durability of the caveman's work, the ingenuity of the caveman's craft, and I'll build a brand that would reflect this attribute.
And how small did you start? How humble did you start with Caveman, and where are you going now?
Yeah, so I started with my first collection of watches were 50 pieces. Because when I had the idea, I put a business plan together. I approached some of the big men that I knew, hoping somebody would invest in it, but nobody was willing to invest. So I said, okay, just like how I started my street selling business from a small scale, let me just break this Caveman brand down into the smaller units. Let me just make the first few watches. When I make profit from that, I put it back into the business and I make more. So I broke the watch down, looking for people in Ghana who could make the parts that I cannot make, especially with the metallic frames, the case of the watch. So I approached some jewelers, and they were willing to make the case for me. So I had to fund, and they wouldn't make less than 50 cases, for their own business reasons. So I took the monies that I had saved from my watch selling business, and I funded the first 50 cases. Took them back to my room, started working on them with dead watch movements, picking scrap watch parts and bringing those watches to life, basically. That's how I started, made profit from that, and then I grew on from there.